school, there is a gap, and this gap is somewhere being sensed by people, and then they come up with this new education policy, which is actually talking about the skills of 21st century, which wants quality, innovation, and research will be the pillars on which the India will become the knowledge superpower. So clearly, the new education policy, indeed, it is a need of time. So to go more detail about this new education policy, I would like to call Prasad sir on the dash to speak more about in detail for the education policy, what how to implement and what would be the teaching learning from NEP 2020 perspective. So I request Prasad sir to please come forward.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss and Parijadam, ma'am. And I welcome everybody on behalf of JP Academy. And we have started 3 months before, and everybody thinking it is some kind of tuition center like anything else. But I know that one, everybody is doing the same thing, and there is no need of that one. It's again. So we have that is in a different way. Especially students are going to face a drastic change. No, their future is in dilemma if we are teaching like this. That is suggestions that my words about that. Here we are going to start about, we are seeing, we never think we are also going to give a clear idea about this NEP 2020. No, we are seeing the NEP on the basis of what a teacher can do and what the way student can learn. That is only we are going to do. That is the way we have prepared everything. I think many are, everybody you already know something else, and something maybe or may not be new. That is one. And please cooperate with me, and any suggestion we are going to become, because the way we are also going to present is, one is we are sharing something and get shared. That is the aim of our academy actually. That is, we are admitting almost all the students from any syllabus, irrespective of syllabus. We are really giving the form of a curriculum, because the concept is the main important thing. So we are yesterday, that is, many parents also experienced what is concept. So I am going to open and welcome you to this the presentation. I think it is also shared with everybody else. Am I right? Okay. This is teaching and learning in the NEP 2020 perspectives. I think the 21st century really have a mega trend. Changes in it is a mega trend. We can't predict it now. Whatever we experience, that only we are going to tell about. Because whatever yesterday happened in case of trend, we try to include everything else. Based on that one, almost all countries are changing their curriculum. Now the UNESCO want to make a world curriculum for every student, because we should also think out globally. Here, detailization. The trend, we can't predict what is the future of this. Second one is climate change. Here it is the same one. We can't predict what is going to be happening. And another one is the industry 4. The same is happening. It affects almost all areas of the life of human being. And demographic change. It is, I think, the pressure of the population on Earth is increasing. Whenever we are also going to see that one, we are thinking about the multi-century population. We can predict what is going to be happening tomorrow, and migration. We can control it, because the pressure of population on Earth is increasing. It is very difficult to limit everybody in a boundary. So everybody is also traveling here and there. Then everything, what are the changes? Strategic changes is happening. 100%, man is the active factor everywhere else. So the policy, any education policy, any curriculum, only for the development of human being. So that is in turn, most important, evolving labor market. Tomorrow's labor market is protein career, or calling for updated and reactive education and skilling paradigm. That is the big change we are going to bring, because now a child is going to enter the KG. After 10 or 12 years, we can't predict what may be the market, what may be the opportunity, what type of society we are going to face. Then we are also going to knowingly, unknowingly, including something else and teaching something, giving degrees, sending out. It is still going on in this 21st century. So we are going to think about that point here. That is so, it is important to decide how do we mold the new generation for the sustainable development. That is why all the countries are changing, making change every day, every time. So in molding process, teaching and learning is the most important thing. That is the most important, teaching learning. Students are self-learners, even though teachers are helping them. Then what type of teacher is necessary? And I think Anil sir is also there. I told in that one in our session, we are the 20th century parents and teachers trying to teach. I am telling you, trying to teach the 21st century learners. They are far, far, that is beyond from our scenario. So NAP is started like this. That is para 3, page 3, para 2. The Global Education Development Agenda reflected in the Global Goal 4, Sustainable Development Goal 4 of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, adopted by India 2015 onwards, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. That everybody has, I think, because almost all the teachers are there, you know what is lifelong learning. Still, I am learning. Otherwise, I can't be here as a teacher. That is why learning is necessary for the end of the life, if we are living here. That is, and the new education policy must help re-establish teachers. I think it is the only one policy in India, I think so, considering teacher status too. I think I just go through 62, 68, 92, all the policies are revision policies and Kothari Commission, everything. Everybody is going to the qualities of a teacher, but status of teacher, I think, never it is recognized properly. And as the most respected and essential member of our society. You already experienced 2 days before, that is Putin, the Soviet Union president, the Russian president, just declared that one. The vaccine should be given first to teachers and doctors. That is the status of teacher in the society, world society. So I am really happy with this kind of, that is marked in the NEP, the most respected and essential member society. So what type of teacher we want and we should be, because this is the heritage of India. The Indian education system produced great scholars. So we are expecting that kind of scholars for the students. That I am really thinking about that one. Whenever we are most respected, still we are respecting all these because they were the innovators during that time. So that kind of Aryabhatta, then is Varahamihira, Bhaskaracharya, and many other, that is Chanakya, Chakravani Datta, Mahadev, many. That is the name of the teachers. I think we are going to tell about these kind of teachers in the education policy. And tomorrow we want to, that is the new generation want to include our name in this way. That is the teacher, what I am expecting. So we think about, why do we teach? That is the most important thing. Why do we teach? For why? I just asked many teachers during my as a principal post or wherever I was. Then another question is, why do students learn? Yesterday I have an experience because one of my that is relatives daughters and that is granddaughter is going to join us forensic science in one of the aided colleges here. Okay, that is very good, but she is interested in that one. But the parents and the students failed to find out the syllabus and the faculties, the ability to help her to come to that level of understanding. rather than examination point of view. And that is the way we are going like this. The syllabus is many times, not sometimes, 99% not match with the expectations of tomorrow. That is a research is also, I am going to come to that point. So we should have, everybody have a clear idea about that is the 5 pillars of education by UNESCO. Learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, learning to be, learning to transform oneself and society. I think almost all the curriculums and policies of the world as based, all the countries are based on these kind of 5 pillars of education. The 5th pillar is incorporated by 2012. That learning to know, that is learning to know means, I think the first one is development of skill and knowledge needed to function in this world. Now we are teaching to write the examination, score more, and acquisition literacy and numeracy. To do means acquisition of applied skill linked to the professional success, not career, professional success. Live together. Development of skill, values such as respect, concern for others. And learning to be. That is, skill include creativity, personal discovery occurred through reading, internet, all the what is there, which is available there. Then transform oneself and society. Again, it is very clearly mentioned that one. Acquire new values as a result of learning. Equipped with the tools and mindset for creating lasting change in organization, communities, and societies. That is the main point for what I am thinking is we should consider much whenever we are teaching, because we are teaching for this purpose. There's must, but I think CBSE has also published some work of learning objective, learning outcome, everything is there. But I think more than that, we should also think about why do we teach? Yes, this is the child we want. That is the way we want to teach. The national education policy emphasizes on interdisciplinary teaching and learning in the fast-moving knowledge economy. Now we are in the knowledge economy, where liberal and choice-based education on the line of the best practice. Yes, we are giving, that is the NAP is giving a choice-based education for all. It may start from class 6 onwards, whenever the curriculum will come. By NCERT is also preparing, almost I think by December they will publish it. Then we can also have a clear idea about what is the choice-based education. Here I am putting some idea from the international perspectives. This is the time for increased focus on learning, research, and innovation. These are the main thing we should also go with. We should learn and search and research and innovation. Then only we can be here as a human being, as a teacher, or a social being, everything else. This is whatever I am going to tell about, that is interdisciplinary teaching from the international perspectives. The theme is there. What is the theme? That is, we, the academy, is developing a theme-based experiential learning system. We are going to discuss something about that one also. Here, the collaborating everything. And that is concept is the important thing, not subject. Discipline, non-disciplinary knowledge. Here, undisciplining disciplinary knowledge. That is happening. Here, what are the discipline things we are incorporate in addition for the health? For I am taking one example in health because it is more important that I experienced in my life also. No syllabus in this India still not given any importance for health education, especially sexual education. We are talking much about harassment, many things, but nobody has given any kind of lesson to students in the proper way. There is no syllabus like this. Even the syllabus, I think the teachers are not handling it well, but I am thinking so. So that is a system thinking we want, design thinking, grounded thinking. Grounded thinking is that is a research method that will enable to you develop a theory which offers an explanation about the main concern of the population of your substantive area. That is the grounded thinking. So somebody is also interpreted with the deep learning. Of course, it is deep learning too. But the grounded thinking also helping them to know more about it, incorporate more in one subject. Yesterday, that is our students are started from geoliteracy. The geoliteracy in science, that is physics, mathematics, biology, health, everything they are interpreted. That is really helped the student to know more and enjoyed it well because they learn through this research and innovative ideas. That is why they have done. That is interdisciplinary teaching is and learning. Teaching and learning coming together because both are learners. The teacher is sharing idea, not teaching the students. We can't teach anybody else what I am thinking. I can sharing the idea. Now all the viewers are here. All my respecters are educators. I am only sharing my idea. You should share your idea. That is really learning. Then again, the policy as policy uses the word wherever possible. It will be legislated for addressing the creative potential of each child to pass its knowledge. Wherever possible, the teacher can legislate for addressing and wisdom, truth for a life beyond school. And that is added one more year and his career too. That is learning to transform oneself and society. That is, I think it is the most important part of it is in the hand of the teacher only. How do you legislate the ideas? That is, I am going to share that kind of idea to you. It is choice-based education. What the educators can do? How do we legislate for addressing the creative potential of the teacher? I think there is a core course. Of course, there is a core course, which is compulsory. Then there is an elective course, can be chosen from a pool of papers. That here, the teacher can, and the school can, or the educator can, the board can change according the need of tomorrow. And one more is their foundation. Every course has a foundation skill, that is the literacy and numeracy. Literacy and numeracy, that is the foundation courses. In the elective courses, student can think, student can find, student can also go with. But my experience for my daughter's choice, my daughter's that is class, after class 2, she wanted to join with one of the college here. I approached almost all the universities in India. They have a system. The syllabus is they have made, but many of the papers are not relevant today. But student must go with that. It is really a fate. We can't afford it more. Because I just talked with one of the deemed university in Chennai, that is Chettinad. She wanted to take that is genetic, but she wanted to concentrate in neuroscience. Then the vice chancellor, that is, he has to come forward with this interview of my daughter. Why you are going to select this? Because there is no paper for neuroscience. But at last, they are ready to incorporate that. Because what they told, if the teacher is not available here, we can find teacher from anywhere else abroad now because of the digital technology. That is the way we should think about whenever we are going to give a course to our children. That I am telling. This is the most important thing that teacher should decide. Here, the JP Academy is also extending the service to many of the schools in Dubai or many places also. Whenever they're lying of study, we don't know the teacher where they are. One of the client is also asking for the French teacher. Within 2 days, we also found a French teacher from one of the areas in Dubai. She is in Delhi now. She is ready to share the ideas also. So that are the possibilities. Teachers should come forward with these kind of things. Because I am a teacher, I can't hold all the knowledge with me. It is not possible. So I can only get the help. That is, I think, the that is CBSE has also given some idea to the, that is learning hub, sharing the idea. That is the way we are going to inculcate all the need of the child, what is they required for the future. That is the choice-based education, what I think so. No hard separation between arts, science, between curricular and extracurricular. So then many teachers are going to tell what I may do after we are going to implement like this. It is so simple. First of all, a mathematics teacher also going to think out. I am going to teach calculus. Where it is necessary in the life of the the child, that is the most important thing. How do he use it in the future job market? Then it is the problem is over. He must say about opportunities. He must say about how to use it. Whenever it is using, what are the social, economic, political conditions must be considered. It is also necessary. That is no hard suppression, what I think so. It is again lays emphasis on conceptual understanding. I told you from the beginning itself. Rather than rote learning and learning for examination, NEP page 5, it is telling this conceptual understanding. Then come to what is the conceptual understanding. I think many of the teachers who are attending me is also very well about conceptual understanding. And I am going to tell more about that one, not tell more about. I think if anything, we can discuss about that one. I think this is the most important thing tomorrow. We already started conceptual learning system for the students. They are doing well. So that is image represent many isolated facts. Then images coming together, understanding like this. So it is like, it is working like this. So anybody is going to read it, please?
Yeah, shall I read, sir?
Of course.
Yeah. So conceptual understanding is knowledge that is well organized. Organization of knowledge is itself another type of knowledge. Knowing why the knowledge is important and the context in which an idea is useful, again, seems just like other types of knowledge.
Yes, that is a conception. Here, whenever we are giving the geoliteracy to students, they come with more ideas. The concept is geoliteracy only. That is a child born to the earth. In my opinion, personally too, it is a must to know about where we live, that is on earth. Must to know what is the earth, how it work. Otherwise, I can't live here. That is the most important literacy we should give to the student first, from KG or V4. Okay, that is what is known as conceptual understanding. In coming days, teaching and learning become increasingly critical, where both teachers and students not only reach and learn, but more importantly, this is also the wording from the NEP 2020. That is the most important thing. Student and teachers, that is teach and learn, more important, learn and how to learn. Whatever student is learning, it should be shared to teacher. Whatever teacher is learning, it should be shared to students. Student is getting opportunity to go with the digital media well and explore all the ideas well, whatever it may be. I think that is maybe some days not anti-social, whatever it may be. But what is my opinion? Teacher is able to discuss with the child about everything else. Then it is whatever we are really experiencing in our academia, the core of teaching and learning. First of all, the concept is the most important thing. Example I am taking, which I already experienced, climate and climate, that is climate change. Second one is discussion about that. Class discussion, sharing experience. We have conducted online discussion about that. Then reading. Individual reading, that is reading, searching, everything student has done. Discussion, integrating subject. The next step we are also giving, one should take our, that is climate change in the physics perspective and mathematics perspective. Like this, we are also divided to many children. Then group work, integration of subject in the main concept. They are also do something, searching something, and they are also interpreting this one. One is also going to show how to make an anemometer, everything. They are integrate the subject in the classroom. Then creating presentation. That we are also preparing and developing experiment, PPT video. And many students are prepared when there's videos and PPTs and presented. Take a webinar. Just we have completed to that stage. They are presenting in a webinar. They already presented their idea. Then come to the next one. Discussion for further development. That is take feedback, think, pair, share for making a film. We are giving a chance to making a film for the night. Within 1 or 2 weeks, they will do that, integrating almost all subjects, whatever they want to learn from 6 to 8. Media writing, script writing. That is the second stage we are going to do. How to write a script by integrating everything. Then directing, acting, recording, dubbing, editing, application of screenplay. Then publishing, that is releasing their work. This is a core of teaching and learning, the skill for the students, what we are giving. And everywhere, whenever we are going like this, students are happy to learn anything else because they are getting complete freedom to do anything. But only teachers' role is facilitations, guiding, not teaching, no need of teaching. And I think we will explain during time of your, that is interaction session. That is learning how to be creative, multidisciplinary, innovative, and adaptive, and absorb new materials in novel and changing fields. So the most important skill a teacher needs in the 21st century is adaptability. Adaptive to any situation. Anything student bring, that is to be adapted to everywhere else. That is the most important skill a teacher should possess in the 21st century. Never tell, I don't know that, I don't know this, I am not familiar with that, or I don't familiar with that one, because it is really discouraging the child. Okay, what is the pedagogy of tomorrow? What I am telling, we can't predict the pedagogy. We can't tell a particular pedagogy. We should be there with the students, and that interaction should be taken place. That is the pedagogy of tomorrow. We are learning from there only. That is what is the pedagogy, which is the NEP are selling. What is this? Experiential, integrated, holistic, inquiry-driven, discovery-oriented, learner-centered, discussion-based, flexible, and of course, enjoyable. That is the pedagogy. But how can you tell which is the pedagogy, which is good for anything else? What I am telling, we can't predict it. It is whenever the teacher in the class, whenever you are giving the concept is also going to various diverse level. There only the pedagogy should create. We can't make a prediction. This is the pedagogy I am going to use in the class 21st century. I think it is not good. That is why I am telling now.
Participants, please mute yourself.
We have given some definitions of 21st century skill for the in-service and prospective teachers. First is personal development. The NEP is also going to tell about that, not elaborated. Maybe it may come. Teachers' capacity to understand and apply these skills in multiple contexts. Not limited to education settings only. It is not possible. That is personal development of teacher. Teachers should decide about that. Then applied development. It is in the classroom. Continued building of individual capacity as teachers while facilitating the skill development. Most important, skill development, not for the examination point of view, which they are student during supervised teaching classroom fieldwork. Classroom and fieldwork too. Okay. Many teachers are telling the fieldwork is only for the project and experience learning. Everywhere. You are ready to show where you want to go, how to integrate the subject also. Then professional development. These are the definition we are giving. 21st century teacher's skill. Continue the development of the skill with the student, colleague, parents, administrators while teaching.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you can mute it.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Participants are requested to please keep mute. It's disturbing the meeting. Whenever you want to discuss, that time you can unmute yourself. Participants, please check your mic, whether it is on mute or not. Sir, you can also mute them.
Okay, it is only one is there. I think it's my mistake, maybe my mistake. Okay, we can understand. Sometimes teachers can't do it sometimes because they are not familiar with that. It may happen. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you.
Okay,
Sir,
we can continue. Okay. Next one is, I am going to take one of the scientific background of the DNA, how the DNA of the human mind is present. Mac Hauser, as the Harvard University, postulates that there are 4 key characteristics of human mind that are contained in 1% of our DNA. This is the only thing we are distinguishing a separation between our nearest primate, that is the chimpanzee. All other things are equal to that chimpanzee itself. That what are the 4 that is important characters of human mind? First is ability to combine and recombine. They can't do that. Different types of information and knowledge in order to gain new understanding. Important thing, new understanding. Understanding based on the need, based on the circumstances, based on the situation. Apply the same rule or solution to one problem into a different and new situation. One more, to create an easily understand symbolic representation of computation and sensory input to detach modes of thought from raw necessary and sensory and perpetual input. These are the 4 things, and human being is separated with the chimpanzees. So we are going to do, why can't this? If we are acknowledging that 4 things, our children need to be able to function well in collaborative group while expressing creativity, innovation, and ingenuity of thought, practices, and ideas to be successful in our future global economy. Then shouldn't we be encouraging the development of these key characters now? Why can't you help them to come with these kind of characters? That is the teacher should do. That is the educator should do. So inculcate all this here in this child. But then shouldn't we be encouraging the development of those key characters now itself? Why do you wait for the NC, and that is curriculum development, and that is idea will come, circular will come, then only we are going to start. Okay, you can go start for the class 10, 12, because there is a board examination for that. What about the other classes? Even though we are using the private publishers book also there, why can't you start everything there? If there is a need, there is a will, there is a way. Think about the students before us. That is why we are really putting this kind of idea to you. So the most important part of teaching and learning is creativity. It is the emotion expressed through the performance of a song, the fluidity of words on the page, and the voice the teacher gives them, the way in which the mathematician approaches a difficult problem, the engineer finds a solution to an everyday issue, the scientist generating his hypothesis and executing the experiment, the historian digging deeper to learn both sides of the story. I think 100% teaching and learning is a creativity. It is an art. The art of fluiding of words, performing a song, and way of approaches, and finding solution, and generating hypothesis, digging deeper. All are an art. If we are going to implement these kind of things in the classroom, 100% online or offline, we can engage the student properly. And whatever I am thinking that one, if we are going to start the school after this corona, students are reluctant to come to school and sit there simply on the bench and hearing a teacher because they know more than a teacher now. So that is sometimes, and another most important thing I want to share with you, Britannica Encyclopedia already on the way to create robotic teacher. It is known as Moxie. The cost is 1,35,000, only 1 year's tuition fee of the students. Okay. By fostering the growth of a creative mind early on and supporting its continual development throughout the various stages of learning and cognitive maturation, we are granting the individual students the opportunity to stretch their thinking, reach outside the box, and take risks that will help them attain a higher order level of understanding than ever before. If we are also going to come with artistic, that is CBSE already given some kind of idea about art in other subjects and health in other subjects, physical education, everything is good. Art is most important thing for taking a good class. Then we are proposing the foundation courses like this. Geoliteracy, that we already started with the students, social and civic literacy, financial literacy, global literacy, detail, nothing more there. No physics, no chemistry, no mathematics, everything only for the use. Geoliteracy, we are going to explain something about geoliteracy, that is we are going to do now. What we are, I think most of this one also, UN is also considering this kind of literacy only. That is what I am telling is, only we are going to tell about me and my world. Then all the teachers are with me in your world only. You want to know something else, that is you are here. It is about me and my world only, nothing we are. We are going to learn nothing more than that. We are never learning nothing, me and my world. That is my argument is that one. I live on the earth itself. Why do you give me some time to learn about earth first by including physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, language, everything else? Then I can learn it well. So I am taking one example, geoliteracy. First of all, this. Where do I live? Let me know the earth. What if I don't know the earth? What is my role in the ecosystem? I think this is the first thing we should give to students. Rather than we are also going to celebrate one environment day, one other day, one. But it is not in the affective domain of the child until unless it should be in the mind of the child to know from the beginning, where do I live? So we are included this one here, climate and climate change and social change, climate change and physical change, climate change and chemical change, climate change and biological change, climate change and economic change. Many are there. Could you please come forward to tell about which are the subjects excluded from this? What we are also going to do now. Everything is here. Then come to, we have present yesterday that this child has taken climate change. Srimati from UAE. Climate change and physics perspective. Somil from India. Climate change and mass perspective. Darshak from UAE. Climate change and natural calamities. Abhishek from India. Climate change and human health. Nasna from UAE. These students are presented well. So we already started with this one only. Then we are going to do the second stage. We are going to explain that. Though, what is how to make a lesson plan for the teachers for the 21st century? It is not a lesson plan. It is a lesson screen plan, screen writing, screenplay writing. So that is first of all like that. We are taking some kind of keywords, vocabulary. If it is not necessary, we can do that. So whenever we are doing, we can also keep the paradigm. But whenever we are giving conceptual learning, it is not necessary because the new word will come there. Then we are also going to tell about pacing, 4 or 5 days. Assessment we can decide or we can also going to decide in between. Then lesson objectives. What is the objective? Please think. Student will create a media art. Not write what is climate, what is the climate in physics. No. Presentation on climate change after learning and researching the factors that influence climate. Essential questions. How can we use media art to purposefully communicate information on climate change? I think you already experienced these kind of things. Now, some race today also I just watched one of the person from the underdeveloped part of Kerala, that is Wayanad, singing better than Vani Jara without any basic quality, without learning the music also. So that means the essential question is that what is purpose, how to communicate it. She is communicating with the medias. The media is waiting outside for getting some good stuff for their company, for the services, where it may be. So we are producing the student only to sell their talent to the market, not only to complete the examination. Then what is skill we can include in this 21st century, in this climate and ecosystem? These are the skills. And step 1, what we have done for that classes. Climate from the educational video, we have shown the video. Then discussion with the students after the watch video. And be sure to highlight the fact that influence a region's climate. Student can complete a worksheet about the material and process about the webinar and video. They have done everything. This can be done independently or reviewed as a whole class. Be sure students understand the basic idea that climate is the weather. That is what is. That is the basic idea, fundamental, that is skill is also there. Then only they can go with that. That we have completed for that students who are also conducted webinar yesterday. Sub 2. That is what is influence of climate. Research and factors independently on the small group. That is why they are, somebody has taken physics, climate and physics, climate and mathematics, climate and biology. That is the way. Factors to be researched include unequal heating from, that is one of us taking natural calamities. Student will use their research finding and elements of media writing. Then we are going to do the next class. How, that is we are going to discuss. We are not to discuss that one. Influence, I think it is with, that is Meenakshi Narula. She already has this one because I have given for the art education in other subjects. This include film, television, anything else. Because then students are enjoying. Not only that one, they are become some professionals in any of the fields. Rather than they are coming out from class 10, class 12 without understanding what is his potential really, rather than the ranking mark or not, grading or not. They will be focusing on elements of points of view. And whatever it may be, takes some many videos for they are want to make you, that is movie, iMovie is there. They can use iMovie. I am taking an example from thousands of video. I am taking 1 or 2 and Adobe Spark. They can use it for this one. They will use only to tell the name. They will find it themselves. Don't worry the teacher. They will do everything else. Only to tell you should go with iMovie or Adobe Spark. They will tell, teacher, many are there. That is why it is coming down. Then the 4th, we are going to start script and screenplay writing, integrating scholastic and scholastic. It is undisciplining disciplinary knowledge. That is we already shown this 4th slide. What is integrations? That is what we are also put forward to the that is a respected educators to discuss about. So we are going for the open discussion form.
Thank you, sir. So I request participants, they can come forward for discussion, for asking any kinds of question, or if they want to put in some inputs to this, I welcome all the participants. You can unmute yourself and you can ask, come forward for the discussion.
Open your video too, please. Raise your hands, it's better.
You can put on your video so that we can have a better interaction with each other. You can raise your hands if you have any doubt, any queries, any explanation from sir side.